I will cover that next week, but we are going to lead off this episode with what has been long promised, which is the full behind the scenes investigation that I participated in with Discovery Channel about Jeffrey Epstein's death, because that episode did air on Discovery Channel the other day. I see loads of DMs of people asking me where you can watch it. You can watch it on YouTube TV if you have that. The show is called Conspiracies and Cover-Ups. I believe it was episode 5. It's a 41-minute episode, kind of shows stuff, and I'm going to give you all the color commentary of what it didn't show. More on that in a second, but it'll eventually be on HBO Max as well. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, I actually posted an Instagram video back in January, basically asking all of you, or everyone who follows me on Instagram, at Julian Dorey, by the way, if you don't follow me over there, whether or not I should do what I was invited to do with Discovery Channel with Andy Bustamante. So for people who don't know Andy Bustamante, he is the formerly now long hair, curly haired CIA guy. He has chopped off all the hair, which from a PR perspective, Andy, big mistake. But anyway, I go way back with Andy with respect to my show. He was back on episode 97, 107, 150, 224, 299, and 334, I believe. And then we also did some crossovers with Danny Jones on, I think that was Concrete 166, and then Danny Jones when he changed the name to it, I want to say 206 as well. So I've probably been on camera with the guy on air 24 hours over time. Obviously, he and I have some intense disagreements on certain worldviews. I have always maintained publicly and privately to him, he's a very good sport about it, that I have no doubt he is still associated with CIA, even if it's indirectly. I don't think you ever leave in some ways, and he's certainly no John Kiriakou with respect to being a dissident to CIA. Hey guys, 3 quick things. Number 1, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's a huge, huge help. Number 2, if you'd like to join my Patreon for early uncensored releases of the full episodes, you can join via the link in my description or in the pinned comment below. And number 3, if you'd like to join my clipping community for a chance to make content from the show and make money, you can join via the Discord link in my description below. Nonetheless, the reason I asked publicly on Instagram what you guys thought and put a poll out as to whether or not I should do this is because I've never done traditional TV before, and I get very concerned about how stuff gets cut up, if I could get taken out of context. And, you know, not for nothing, but in the past, you know, I've had some horror stories told on my podcast by various people over the years about some things that Discovery Channel has done, and that gave me a lot of pause. So when I explained the opportunity and asked you guys on Instagram whether or not I should do it, the poll was almost about 80-20 that I should do it. The 20% who said I shouldn't were very loud, and I fully understand why. But my friend Sean actually summed up a response that I got from a few different people the best, that kind of put me over the top with like, all right, let's do it. He was like, hey, do it. You've talked about it publicly beforehand. Give people a heads up that you're doing it, which is why I've done that in previous episodes. And then once it comes out, if there's things you have a problem with, you know, you can clear the record and explain everything that happened. I want to start off by saying, you know, it's unfortunate that they have to edit down into 41 minutes an investigation that clearly was about probably 18 hours worth of work, which was more than just me on there, by the way. I'll get to that in a minute. But like, you know, I don't think they really took stuff out of context or anything. I thought they did as good a job as they could do. I still want to watch it again to take like closer notes. But as far as like first of all, the production team I worked with out there, which is not Discovery Channel, I forget the name of it, but the whole team was fucking awesome. Andy's team was amazing. I'll get to like what that looked like and everything. But they put the edit together and the Discovery Channel signs off on it, and it came out fine. That said, when we were there that day, my day alone was an 8-hour shoot. And when you combine all the other experts I'll talk about, Andy, again, probably filmed about 18 hours worth of content.